Hey everybody, on this episode of TTS Today, get ready to meet our brand new AI add-on for CRM. This smart addition is designed to make your work easier and your CRM even more powerful. It's all about boosting your efficiency and helping you connect with your clients in a smarter way. Let's dive in and see what it can do. Let's see some of the new features we've added to the CRM tab. Notice we've added Google Maps. So what Google Maps will allow you to do is view your customers on a map, which will allow you to interact with those customers in a number of different ways. So let's see how to do that. Before you even can start this, you want to go into update addresses. And what this will allow you to do is add the longitude and latitude to each city, state, and street address to all your customers. If they do not have a street address added to them, it'll just show up cannot update. Okay. To get them to update, you just click on this Get Latitude and Longitude button. Wait a second, and it updates all the addresses with the current latitude and longitude. So now your Google Maps integration will work. So when I click on Map View with markers, it'll give you a simple filter screen. So let's choose a salesperson, which will show only customers for that particular salesperson. Choose Matt, select Matt. And this will bring up a map with your current location as well as all your customers with a couple of different icons. So a few things about the icons. You notice we have two different colors. Green is going to be customers that you visited within the past 6 months. Red, anything longer than 6 months. So with a quick view, you can tell who you've been visiting the most. If I hover over it, it will actually give me the address. And if I click on the icon, it will give me the call history, or at least the last call. And then by clicking on View Call History, it'll give us a list of all the contacts and all the visits that I paid to this customer. Also, you'll notice there are certain letters in here. The letters designate the type of customer, so D for direct customer. C would be for contractor. O is going to be a customer that just doesn't have a label. It doesn't have a customer type on it. Okay. And then once you click on a specific customer, it will add the end destination to our Get Directions button up here. So now I can click on Get Directions. It'll bring up Google Maps, which will show you the customer, and you can view the directions to that customer, just like you normally do on Google Maps. So a quick way to get to that. Now let's take a look at CRM. So Sales Call Entry. And I'm going to choose a date prior to today. And by doing that, it does give you a list of the current calls for that date. Before I get into that, I just want to show you another feature that we've added. So we have customers, right? Normally you just type in your customers, which we can do here. And notice just by typing Steve, it filters by what I just typed in there. And if I click on one particular customer, all the way at the right, we do currently have a location button. So by clicking on the location button, it'll give us a quick view of the location of that customer. So an easy way to see the address of that customer. So if you have more than one customer with the same name, for instance, you can see which one that you're selecting. Okay. One other feature too, we can add new customers. So let's say I do Steve Test. And once I hit Save Entry, normally what will happen when you add a new customer, it doesn't give you the ability to save that customer to your database. But what we've done is we've added the ability to save a customer. Okay, most people do not have the ability to save customers and contacts. So what we've done here is you have entered a new customer that is not from this database. Would you like to email this to someone to have it entered into the customer file? So by doing this, we can actually add all the information. I only put the name, but I can add address. And then I can choose from a drop-down a person to send this to. So this will send an email to that person with all the contact or customer information in this case, and have them enter it for the next time. If you choose not to send it, then this pop-up will show up again with a new customer. So by clicking send, it'll send an email and notify that person. Then you can go about continuing to add this CRM information. Same thing for contacts. So if I did not on contact file, add a new contact, and I hit save entry. Oops. Contacts have to be associated with a customer. You'll get the same pop-up now for contacts, and you can do the same thing. If I choose not to, just hit don't send. It doesn't do anything, but it still will bring you back to this main screen here. So that was it. An ability to add customers so you don't have to keep on adding them every time you go into CRM. And that makes it a lot easier to get your information in quicker. By the way, this works the same on your cell phone. So if you're doing this on the road, you'll get the same pop-up and you can send that email right away. So let's show you the new AI integration that we talked about in the beginning. So you'll notice under purpose and results, you actually have these little star buttons. And the star buttons is pretty much the international symbol or the internet symbol for AI. So once I click on that, in this case, it will give me a blank box and I can start typing in information here. And it gives you some things up here that you can do. Okay. But the neat thing about it is, let's say you actually added something prior, or you didn't want to use the AI right on the fly. I have some older CRM entries, so I can click edit, and edit fills in that box, right? So I have my customer fills in, if I had a contact, if I had any topics, vendors, it fills all that information in. But then notice we have a big long text box here in my purpose. By clicking on the AI button, it will fill in what I currently type, so I don't have to type it again. And we have these little handles at the bottom that you can expand the screen so you can see it all at once. And then we have a couple of options. We can summarize, which is very common for AI, make a bullet list, kind of neat, formal and professional. So let's summarize and we'll do bullet. Additional instructions, I'll show you that in a second. Let's hit send to TTS AI. What that does is it sends it to the cloud, and basically it goes through, does a little AI magic, and down here now it's summarized this and also added bullets. And then if I click accept and add, it adds it to our sales quote. So basically what AI is doing in this case, it's cleaning up your text. So you can write a bunch of notes, you know, in any form. And then by going into TTS AI, it will allow you to summarize that and clean it up, make it a lot easier for anybody who's looking at that. Okay. Let's go back into edit. And I want to show you one last feature of this TTS AI. By the way, the results has the same thing. So by clicking on the results button, it'll have AI customize or clean up that section for you. So clicking on here. So let's say I don't want to use these, right? Bullet lists. I want a numbered list. So that's what this section will allow you to add other additional instructions. And if you Google, you know, AI commands, it'll give you a list of them, a numbered list. A neat one I tried is translate. I wanted to translate this into another language. If I put translate into Spanish, for instance, it would actually go through and translate this entire thing into a different language. But numbered list is a common thing that might be used. So I just do send to AI. And now it gives me a numbered list instead of just a bulleted list. So I can use these, but you're not limited to what these are. And then let's accept and add to here. So now I have my nice numbered list. And once I click save or update entry, it saves it and updates it now in a nice new format. And that's AI. One other thing we've added is the ability to talk and use your microphone. So clicking on here, I've already enabled microphone, so it has the microphone enabled. So Click on it again, it will turn it off. So on your phone, you already have a microphone. So we've just integrated this into the web browser as well. By clicking on that, it enables microphone and allows you to talk and enter information in without having to type. Kind of neat. And there you go. That is AI integration into TTS CRM. Again, if you have any questions or anything that you would like us to discuss or go over in a video format on our site, send an email to askttstoday@tradetechsolutions.com. Stay tuned. We have some other additional features, some smaller ones that we've added, and I'll be creating videos for them in the coming weeks. So thanks again for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.